Okay, Coach, normally thoughts turn to basketball this time of year in the Hoosier State, but not so this year. The NFL playoffs have come to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What's up? 35, Mike, 35. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Red 80. Red 80. Check. Crunch. 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 35's the Mike. Rip left.
Play action. It's Darnold. It's caught. Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Ito Smith, his first carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go, D. Let's go, D.
At the 45-yard
line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, pick your game up. Check 13. Check 13.
Now Ito Smith. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now it's Smith running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Safety's creeping. 35's the Mike. Cut. Cut.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I don't even know why this team. Check 43. Mike 35, Mike. Red 80. We own them. We own.
They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Darnold a sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill.
Smith. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Under 10.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On third down, Smith. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a first down following a gain of 3. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
First carry now for Justice Hill. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together. Red 80. Bang, 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 bang. 55's my guy, 55. Red 80.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Shoot.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Here we go.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run with Hines. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Ready? 10-2 saw. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curls. He's coming. He's coming. Roll out. Double up. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill, kill. Big rip. Big rip.
On 3rd down, it's Hines. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down.
You draw Corkers. Mike 5-4. I got it. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 49. Check 49. Hey, Charlie. 5.
They're going to try and throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he goes out right around the 39. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 54. Here we go. General West. Check 24. Watch 24. Go. Ready.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
What's that? Come on, D. Switch. Check the lady. Check the...
A 1st down carry for Smith. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
I got you. I got you.
They'll run it now with Smith. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Watch the twist. 58.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got Curse. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
On first down, it's Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Come to my work. We won't. Red 80. Work. Check 37. Check 37. Slam, slam, slam. Say.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Devin White in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check. 35's the mic. Ricky.
On third down, it's Smith. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
We're going to start. 55. Hello, 80. There in the middle. 55.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
It's just me and you. Check.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Here's Smith. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Anything moves, we hit it.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
2nd and 14. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Switch, young lady. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Try to punch it in with Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ito Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Hauschka with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. He's got a man complete. Give him 32 on the play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7.
Tight dog. Hey. 54, right there. 54 Mike. You. Let's go.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 6-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, You might want to think about them right here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. The lady, 58, 58, it's Mike. Right here. Right over there, yeah, yeah. Mike. Red 80.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, Red 80. Ship, watch the ship. Check 99, check 99.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about
touchdown, Jaguars. Nyheim Hines, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I got him. He's coming. Big river.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run on first down. Smith, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Smith. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame. Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Go! Hit it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
Hey, lock it. Go. Snap.
This is Hines. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
They run again with Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Matchbox lights. Eat. Let's get it together, defense. Buzz.
Mike, 55. Check, 55.
Rock it. Check 31.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Watch the run. Check safety.
On 1st down, Smith. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Hey, watch the slant.
Again, it's Smith. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
This is Smith. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and sneak it here. And now a fumble. The ball's out. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Check 50, check 50.
Go.
Watch out, watch out.
Go. Hit it.
Here we go now with Smith. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Inside. My boy, 51. I got you, son. I got you.
Another try for Smith. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Jam. Check nickel. Check 3.
6-6. Bullet high.
Red 80. Watch twist. Red 80.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ito Smith saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
Kill. Turn up. Kill 80.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let him know.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now this throw caught left side. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Here we go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch there. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And finding the tight end Hooper. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Let's go. 10-2 saw.
Check pass. Big ass.
You draw Corpus.
Back.
Bam.
Switch gears.
On third down, it's Hines, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Leo.
Check 6 guys.
Shoot.
Now it's Hines. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ready? Check.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Here I come.
Now Balaj. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
80 weapons.
955. Hey, eat. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check. Lucky. Rush in.
Pro team spill. Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 21 yards away, as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st
We
and
got
10
this.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got you.
Man, 80.
Mike 51.
Hey, high 7.
Know your job. Hey, Mike 51. Army. Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Now Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught inside the 15. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10.
Let's go.
A huge play that time for the Colts. And even 70 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check. Crunch. Showing it.
What's that?
51's the Mike. Let's go.
Smith trying to run for it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. David Onyemata in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he bats it away, and it falls.